Hi everyone, this is Mr Neel Raithatha, also known as the Wax Whisperer. Thank you for joining me in my latest video. This is of a patient who attended with really blocked earwax in both ears, and we are just commencing in their left ear. And they have got quite narrow bendy ear canals, and this plug of wax is really impacted and occluding within the ear. So I've just put some olive oil spray in there, just trying to change the consistency of this wax, because it was also quite dry, and it's quite difficult when it's dry to get a suction grip. In addition, you can see the patient's got quite a few hairs on the posterior canal wall near the entrance. This is the back part of the ear canal and near the entrance. And when the wax is matted against the hairs, again, it's just a bit more tricky to get a suction grip. So the oil just helps soften the surface of the wax plug, and it allows the sucker to get some purchase and some grip. And what I'm trying to do at the moment with the sucker is enveloping this plug of wax is some dead skin, keratin. I'm just trying to loosen this and mobilize the wax plug. So I'm going to the base of the ear canal here and to the back, and then you can see that I'm moving to the front. And I'm making this little wriggle movements with the sucker, and that just helps to tease away the wax and the skin. So eventually I'm going to have to remove this with a hook. So I'm going to clear a bit more, and then I'm going to use a St. Bart's ear hook to extract it in a single large piece. So at the moment I'm making steady progress. As you can see, I am removing some wax and skin, and I'm bringing it forward. So this is more of the lateral wax and skin. So when we say lateral, we mean near the entrance. Okay, I'm just going to loosen this on the back part of the ear canal. So the lateral wax has been removed. Now this is the more deeper wax, and here it's a bit more impacted. You can see quite a bit of hairs there. So I'm just trying to bring this forwards with the sucker. It's a bit too deep at the moment to remove with a hook. So whenever you use hooks and scoops, you've got to be really careful with the inner 2/3 of the ear canal, because that's the really sensitive part of the ear. If you make contact with the inner 2/3 of the ear canal, it can become uncomfortable for the patient. And that's because the inner 2/3 of the ear canal is the bony part of the ear canal, and that's just lined with a very thin layer of skin. It's less than 0.1 millimeters in thickness. Now, the outer third of the ear canal is made up of cartilage, and it's got a thicker layer of skin, so about a millimetre in thickness. So you're less likely to cause any injury or trauma or discomfort to the patient when you're using hooks and scoops on the outer third as opposed to the inner 2/3. When you're using microsuction, you're less likely to make contact with the ear canal, because with the hook and scoop, you typically have to go in and around the wax, meaning it can become in contact. So I'm just trying to bring this a bit further forwards. Let's see, we've just brought it laterally, and it's not going to go any further with the sucker. I think the plug of wax is larger than the entrance. So the ear canal is not a constant diameter. The ear canal, it starts off wide and it narrows in diameter, and then it widens in diameter, and it narrows again, and it widens again. So not only is the ear canal an S shape in terms of its anatomy, you've got two bends. The diameter of the ear canal varies during different parts of the ear canal. So I'm just using the hook, and I'm just going to get in and behind. So now, because we brought this wax more forwards, we're less likely to cause any trauma. You can see I brought that in a large plug, and you can see that you may have seen there enveloping that plug of wax as a layer of keratin, dead skin. Nice and healthy eardrum. So that's the patient's left ear. So this is their right ear. I've just put some drops in straight away. Again, narrow, bendy ear, got a bit of hair there. So I'm just using the endoscope here to stretch open the ear canal. So the endoscope's just in the ear, and I'm stretching it to the left. And what that does, it widens the ear canal, and that helps manipulate the wax out. But it also allows me to insert my instrument. But now the endoscope's out of the ear, you can just see that first bend just to the left, the cartilage. Again, I've just stretched the ear open. I'm just using the tip of the endoscope to keep that first bend open and to the left. I'm just using the hook. I'm just going in and behind. I just want to be careful that I don't touch the bony part. I'm just now embedding the tip within the wax plug, and I'm just bringing it forwards. Again, I'm actually using the hook to stretch it open upwards as well. I want to get in and behind. You can just see how narrow that ear is. Once I take the endoscope out, it collapses the entrance. Again, it came out in a huge plug. Almost a carbon copy, spitting image of their left ear. But I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. I hope you're all keeping well and safe, and do stay tuned, and be kind and nice to each other. Thank you, bye.